All right. Wait. Where did my? Oh. All right. So, these IDs are finally coming out after quite a while. Hello. I feel like these IDs were pretty anticipated. I don't know, because I feel like I've a lot of times seen people just really excited for, oh, when are the Thumb IDs coming out? Oh, when the Thumb IDs. So I feel like people are pretty excited about it. Although I don't really know how people feel about their kits just yet, because I don't really. It's not like I watch other things on it either. I just kind of do my own thing, but anyways. Okay. So, with that being said, well, I'll just get started. I think that's the best idea. So yeah. Also, I had no idea. I had to. Oh wait. Okay. Why is it? Bro, they like changed the things. Like it's not like horizontal. It's like they add the character images like on top of it now. So that took me an extra like. It took way too long to make the thumbnail. But anyways, that's not what I'm here for right now. Right now I'm here to get into the kit stuff. So let's get into the kit stuff. All right, Rodya. We'll start with. Okay. So she does use poise. Now one thing is I couldn't find a single place where I couldn't find a second place where she gains poise in any of her. I couldn't find a third place in any of her skills where she gains poise. So I'm not really sure if she'll count as poise in MD, for example, because, and I say that because she doesn't gain poise on any of her default skills. Like her base skill 1, base skill 2, and base skill 3. I do not see her gaining poise. She uses it on like all of her skills, but she doesn't gain on those skills. So I'm not sure if she'll count for that in MD unless she has something in her passives that says, oh yeah, by the way, she's actually a poise ID, if you were wondering. So if she has that in her passives, then sure. But like if not, I don't know if she'll actually count for like ego gifts and all that. So yeah, not really sure how that's gonna work, but she does use poise at least. I don't think Heathcliff does that, but we'll get to him later. Okay, so skill 1, 2 coins, probably gonna be 3 and 4. At X plus poise, gain final power, probably gonna be 1. Gain coin power for every X burn on target plus tremor on target. So yeah, the Thumb IDs, they're tremor burn. They are tremor burn or burn tremor, whichever order you prefer. So gain coin power means it's going to be a minimum of 2. So then it's probably going to roll like 15 with the coin power, and then 16 with the poise. Unless it's plus 2, then that would be more, but maybe she gains from other things, so I'll say 16. Rolling skill 1 for now. Clash win, lose number of remaining coins. I have precognition stack on self. So since that's on Clash win, I'm guessing she wants to lose that. Not sure what that's going to do just yet, but she does have enhanced skills for a reason, so we'll see. Deal more damage for every X stack lost. Okay. On hit, inflict burn. On hit, inflict tremor. On hit, inflict burn count. On hit, inflict tremor count. So potency and tremor for both. It's good that she does burn potency before the burn count, because if you are at 0 burn and you inflict 1 count, then you're gonna be at 1 potency and 1 count. But if you're at 0 burn and inflict 1 burn potency, you're inflicting 1 potency, but then you're still getting a count, because, you know, you can't have burn without... You can't have burn with 0 count. Like, 1 is like the minimum. So yeah, count being second is better. So yeah. Skill 2, 3 coins, probably 4 and 4. Turn start if this unit does not have acceleration round, activates as enhanced skill 2. It's right over there. We're just gonna go over the base skills first though. X plus poise, gain final power, gain coin power for every X, burn on target plus tremor on target. So, you know, that's probably gonna be the same numbers. 1 final power from the poise, 2 coin power from, you know, the coin power. So if it's the standard 4 and 4, then that'll be what, like 23 rolling, right? That's good. Clash win, lose number of remaining coins. I have precognition on self, deal more damage for every X stack lost. Spend acceleration round. Hold on. This unit does not have... Oh, if it does not have acceleration round. For a second I thought it was saying if it did have it, because then I was wondering how you're spending acceleration round if you're... Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay, spend acceleration round, on hit, inflict burn, inflict tremor. Spend acceleration round, inflict tremor and tremor count. On hit, tremor burst, reduce tremor count. So tremor burst on a skill 2. That's good. Because tremor, its main source of burst damage is a rotation with a lot of tremor bursts. Because, you know, reverb from Honglu, well, he has an ID with it. What was it, the Eurodivvy one with reverb, and then his ego, what was it, cavernous wailing? So that, the way that works is when you tremor burst, then you deal damage by potency. So it's like Dark Flame, except you can activate it a lot more times than 7 if you have a good rotation. So yeah, tremor bursting on a skill 2 is a little more reliable than on a skill 3, but I mean, it should be on a skill 3 anyway. Right, Rodya actually has a really good tremor ego for tremor. I forgot about that. She has one that just does a ton of count. Right. Okay, anyways. Okay, so looking good so far. Skill 3, 4 coins. Also, the enhanced has 5 coins, so that's always nice to have a 5 coin skill. Okay, enhanced, not enhanced, base, skill 3, 4 coins, on use, at X plus poise, gain final power, gain coin power for every X, that. So once again, probably +1 final power, +2 coin power. I'm guessing the numbers are gonna be 4 and 3, 4 base power, 3 coin power, so then it'll go up to 5 coin power, and then the 1 final power, so then it's basically like 5 and 5. So then that'll roll like, what, 25-ish? Most likely, not counting, you know, whatever she manages to pull out of her passive. So that'll be another thing. Before attack, moves up to X precognition stack on self. Okay, so she really wants to lose her Eye of Precognition, which by the sounds of it, I would think it would be the other way around. Like, I would think that you would want to see into the future. Not really sure about that one, but I forgot her story and stuff, not gonna lie. Yeah, no, I don't remember what her thing was about. All I know, not exactly the best mentor around. Anyways, spend acceleration round, inflict burn, inflict tremor, spend acceleration round, inflict burn count, inflict tremor count, spend acceleration round, trigger amplitude conversion into tremor scorch. So I think the only other ID with tremor scorch right now is Capo Mersault, who, you know, also Thumb ID. I don't think Sinclair has it too, unless he does, the Thumb Sinclair. I don't think he does, but I'm pretty sure Mersault has it. Okay, and I feel like it's also pretty good that someone else is doing Tremor Scorch because the Capo Mersault, he kind of is off the team in Burn now. I mean, maybe he still gets used in Tremor. Well, I'm pretty sure he does actually. But like if, you know, because now IDs, when they're dual status, they used to be more so one status than the other. But if this Rodya ID is equally as good in both Burn and Tremor, then she can be on both the Burn team and the Tremor team, because her Burn ID right now is Liu Association, and that's not the newest ID. So, you know, naturally these numbers are going to be better. So if it is better for Burn as well, then that will be pretty good, as long as it is better for Burn. So as for why I think her having Tremor Scorch is decent, is because the Mersault ID that applied Tremor Scorch, it was kind of swapped for Hornet on the Burn team, at least on my team. So if I have a different ID that can apply Tremor Scorch, then, I mean, who's going to do Tremor anyway? Anybody? I don't know. Moving on. Long story short, one more status if Mersault is off the team. Anyways, on hit, do Tremor Burst, then reduce target's Tremor count. Activate the above effect once more for every acceleration round spent by the skill. So that's 3. You can do 4 Tremor Bursts in one skill? In one coin, even. Huh. That's cool. Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. That's I mean, that's 3 more than 1, so yeah, why not? Cool. All right. This is a pretty unique name for a skill. Is there any other skill with a name like this? Not that I know of. Clashable counter. Yeah, that's cool. I'm really glad I can have that on my stream. That's great. Gain final power for re-X burn on target plus Tremor on target. Okay, so you know, at least 2. On use, we'll use Eye of Precognition on self, or Eye of Precognition stack on self. Now, how much stack? Because if it's like all of it, then that would be interesting. But you know, it's probably not like that. Turn end, if this unit has X acceleration round, reload acceleration round to Y. Sorry, X minus acceleration round. Okay, so that's probably, is that her only way to reload? Maybe. Possibly. Okay, that's on turn end, so I don't think you even need to use it for her to reload. But it's a clashable counter, so it's like you can still clash with it, so that's good. Alright. Influx burn, influx tremor, influx burn, influx tremor. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Now for the enhanced versions. Skill 1 enhanced, 2 coins, unclashable. Skill does not trigger defense skills, and external effects cannot trigger the skill to be reused. Okay. Add X plus poise, gain final power, gain base power for every X. Burn on target, tremor on target. That's interesting. So base power for every X. I mean, yeah, probably gonna be, well, it has to be a minimum of 2. Final power, you know, that looks like 1. But I'm not really sure what the numbers on that are going to be like, because it can either be super high, super low, it can just be, you know, the average. I have no idea. Anyways, burn count, tremor burst, reduce tremor count. So additional tremor bursts. I'm not really sure what activates that. Yeah, no, I don't see an activation for it just yet. Maybe somewhere in the passive it'll say though. Okay. Alright. Skill 2 enhanced, which she uses from her skill 2, and I think she also potentially... Oh, that uses her skill 1. Well, I found how she uses her skill 1, but we'll get to that in a minute. Anyways, 3 coins. If this unit is in Eye of Recognition overheat state, gain final power and convert full coins into unbreakable coins. Gain poise count. Okay, this is the first instance of her actually gaining poise, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Gain poise count, gain coin power for every X. Burn Tremor. Clash Wind. Will use number of remaining coins. Eye of Precognition self on stack. Deal more damage for every X stack lost. On hit. Gain Poise. Inflict Burn. Inflict Tremor and Tremor count. Amplitude Conversion. Tremor Scorch. Wow, on the skill 2-2? Interesting. Okay. Tremor Burst. Did I already read that? I don't know. Tremor Burst and reduce Tremor count. If target has X plus Tremor, do Tremor Burst, reduce Tremor count. Whoa, hold on. Another Tremor Burst? 2 Tremor Burst on just a skill 2? Okay. Well, I mean, I guess it is an enhanced skill 2. So it's not like she's going to be activating that every turn. It's not like every single Clash Wind is going to be a Tremor Burst, right? Foreshadowing the buff that Ryoshu gets. Clash Wind using base skill, inflict action, Tremor, and do Tremor Burst. Foreshadowing moments. Yeah, that'd be crazy if Clash Wind was basically all you needed to do a Tremor Burst. That'd be wild. It's not like anyone would ever be able to do that. Skill 3-2. 5 coins. Unbreakable. Target has X minus current HP. Deal more damage when attacking game target. Not sure what that means, but okay. Gain coin power. On use, if unit has X plus acceleration rounds, gain coin power. On use, gain final power for every X burn tremor. So she gains at least 2 coin power and at least 2 final power with 5 coins. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I could already do a minimum of how much damage she'll deal with the 2 final power, 2 coin power, and then that can just be added on to whatever the other number is, but is that how math works? I don't remember. Anyways, gain final power for every X, burn on target. I already read that. Upon killing game target. Okay, on kill. Okay, on kill effects are kind of. I don't know how people feel about on kill effects, but usually, you know, not my favorite. Especially if you're in a like boss encounter, right? And there's one enemy. The on kill is not doing anything. It's not doing anything. I mean, when there's a plenty of enemies, sure, but like, okay. And on kill, like at the top of the skill, is still better than on kill for like a specific coin, because some people, cough, Ryoshu, that one ID of her is the, was it the manor ID, whatever. She has on kill effects on a last coin of her skill 3, and it's like, okay, all right, that's cool, I guess. I mean, in like a completely sarcastic way. I mean, she does reuse the skill if she gets a kill with it. Anyway, upon killing game target, add 1 disposal to the list of skills for the next upcoming turn. Hold on a sec. On kill, add a second skill 3-2? Because that disposal, that's what this skill's name is. So if you get a kill, can you just get to use it again? What's stopping you from just using it over and over and over and over if you just keep getting kills with it? Is that how it works? Is there a limit? Can you just have infinite enhanced skill 3s if you just keep getting kills with it? Which it has 5 coins, I'm sure it's strong. How strong is it though? I guess that's a question for the update day. Which today is not the update day. But it will be soon. In 51.6 hours. Maybe? Is that math right? I don't know. Anyways. Okay. On kill, reload. Okay, I mean, yeah, sure. Why not? Well, I guess that is pretty important because you can't spam it over and over. If you run out of ammo, then you're probably not going to, be doing as much damage as you could be. Unbreakable coin. I mean, they're all unbreakable coins. I'm not going to read that part. Influx burn, influx tremor, influx burn, influx tremor, influx burn count, influx tremor count, amplitude conversion, tremor scorch. Spend up to X acceleration round. Deal more damage for every X acceleration round that will be spent by this coin effect. Tremor burst, reduce tremor count. Activate above effect once more for every acceleration round spent. Interesting. I mean, yeah, it's just gonna do a bunch of tremor burst. Like, a lot of tremor burst. Oh, I just realized something. Amplitude conversion. That's not the other one, is it? It's not the amplitude entanglement or whatever. So, see, it's like a good thing and a bad thing, right? Because it's good that it's there, but like, if you want reverb, you have to activate entanglement before this one. So like, it's good, right? But it's just gonna be a little awkward to fit reverb in there because reverb is the tremor of tremor. It's like the damage dealer for tremor. I don't remember what Everlasting did, but I think that was supposed to be good as well. Heathcliff's what did he even have? It was like defense level down or something. Was that what it was? I don't know, it was kind of whatever. Anyways, we'll move on. Defense 2. Upon successfully evading all coins on a skill, use enhanced skill 1 as unopposed attack against the attacker. So an evade turns into an attack. So it's kind of like a counter, except you don't have to get hit. So like, that's kind of good. Okay, yeah, so you use the enhanced skill 1 as an unopposed attack against attacker, and it doesn't activate defense skills, so they can't use a counter on you for it. Gain coin power for every X. That on self. Gain base power for every X. That stacks past Y on self. So, okay, I mean, yeah, I guess coin power is for hitting heads, and then base power is better for an evade. Base power is better for evades, right? Because the difference between having 4 base power and 10 coin power, and 10 base power and 4 coin power, is it's a lot easier to dodge when your base power is unreasonably high. Like Muller Ishmael, like her evade base power is a 10, so like she a lot of times does not have to roll heads for her to evade, which is why she's used for certain things, for for just not dying or whatever. Yeah. Okay, so on use gain poise count. That's one of the few places she's gaining poise from her actual skills. The rest is like, I'm 95% sure the rest is going to be in her passives. On use gain poise count, on evade gain poise, on evade heal SP. Okay, I mean, yeah, sure. Why not? Skill end, lose I've precognition stack on self. Okay. So does she ever regain I have precognition? Like, she just runs out of it and then she's ramped up for the rest of the fight? Or, like... Because it doesn't look like she gains it from her enhanced skill 3. Still not sure how she activates it in the first place, though. We'll have to see that. Which means we have to look at the passives. Okay. So... Well, there's I have precognition. That's sure to explain a few things. I have precognition. Upon entering the encounter for the first time, gain I have precognition. Add 0 I have precognition stack. Convert I have precognition into I have precognition. Overheat. Okay, so when she loses all I have precognition, then she overheats. Okay. I don't remember what that does, but alright. While this unit has I have precognition, activate the following effects. In a clash, gain accelerating future with every clash. What does that mean? When attacked by an unopposed attack, unbreakable attack, or losing a clash against an attack skill, activate the precognition skill. Hold on. Whoa, wait, is that? Oh, that's her evade. Whoa, hold on. Hold on. When attacked by an unopposed attack, unbreakable attack, or losing clash against an attack, she just dodges everything. What? So you just can't hit her while she has I have precognition. She'll just use her evade no matter what. And you just have to hope that you get the hit? What? So she just can't be hit then, as long as she has I have precognition. So she does want it, but also wants to get rid of it for some reason? Okay, well, I'll see. That's pretty crazy though, already. Okay, following causes this unit to lose I of precognition stack. We'll use X I precognition stack with every clash. Okay. When this unit activates the precognition skill via passive effect due to being attacked by an unopposed attack or unbreakable attack, we'll lose X I of precognition stack. When this unit activates the precognition skill via passive effect due to losing a clash, we'll lose X I precognition stack. Okay. At the end of the turn, this unit's I precognition is converted into I precognition overheat. Activate the following effects. Reload. Okay. At the start of the next turn, if this unit has no disposal on its dashboard, replace a base skill with disposal. Prioritizes leftmost slots, top row. Interesting. Wait. It says replace a base skill. So does that mean if you, like, even if you use it, it stays in the rotation as a base skill for the rest of the fight? Because that would be pretty good. Not sure if that's how it works, but if it is, Following causes this unit to gain Shin Disgrace next turn. Okay, yeah, probably not the coolest title to have, but I mean, alright. I think it's one that Valentina probably does deserve. This unit's I have precognition stack drops to 0. If this unit is staggered, if the House Spider's Thumb Apprentice Heathcliff is defeated, the set identity is already defeated when this unit substitutes and gain Shin Disgrace at turn start. Okay. Turn end when staggered for the first time in encounter, recover from stagger. Why do all of the Nurse Fathers just recover from stagger just because they feel like it? I mean, yeah, no, I'm not complaining about it. I'm just like, how strong are the next Kanto's IDs gonna have to be to like compete with this. The whole season, they just keep releasing like amazing ID after amazing ID, and it's great, but like it does leave me with a lot of things I gotta shard. But I mean, yeah, no, it's cool that they're all like genuinely really good IDs. Because like it feels very balanced, right? Because it used to be where like, oh yeah, some IDs are just way better than others, but like now like everything is like generally, well, all the new stuff is the better IDs. But of the things that are being released, they're all like generally similar in value. So then it's kind of like, oh, okay, which characters do you prefer? Which teams do you want to build? And so I like that. I like that it's not like, oh yeah, this character, yeah, they're way better than the rest of the entire IDs of the season. Although, Ryoshu is Ryoshu, but yeah, she's the seasonal ID. She deserves to be a little stronger, but also she interacts with like all of the IDs, so she kind of, she's an exception. She's allowed. My favorite ID that I don't even have. Yeah. Okay. Next up, Shame. Okay. She really does not even get a break in her passives. All right. Gain poise and poise count for every X acceleration round spent. Oh, I just, all right, here, I'll show what I just looked at. All right, we'll get to that. Okay, so, where was I? Gain poise and poise count for every acceleration round spent. When flipping a coin that spends acceleration round, the attack does not get cancelled even when the scene is out of acceleration round. That's good. I mean, does it still do damage though? Because if it does like 1 damage, then like I don't know. Anyways, this identity counts only as an identity that inflicts burn and tremor. So that kind of answers my question of, does it count as poise for MD? This tells me no. This tells me it does not count for poise in MD. So it would have been nice to have a burn, tremor, poise, because that would have made it a little easier to have a more statuses in a team, right? But with the lack of poise, it's a little bit rough for certain teams. Like if someone needs a burn poise ID for the bleed burn poise team, then this is not the ID they will be looking for, because it does not count as a poise ID. It would have been nice if it counted as poise, but I mean it would have been a little bit strong as well. So it's understandable that they didn't do that. Because then it's like, once again, kind of approaching levels of Ring, Yisong. Not power-wise, everyone's stronger than Ring Yisong now. But in terms of like brokenness of MD gifts at first, because he didn't count as a bleed ID, he counted as an ID that was like bleed, burn, tremor, rupture, sinking. So yeah, I can see why they're a little bit careful with that. But they do seem to be going in a direction, and by they, I mean Project Moon does seem to be going in a direction where they're trying to encourage more and more multi-status teams. Considering almost every single ID this season is multi-status. Is there any exceptions to that? I can't think of any right now. I don't know. I don't think I can think of one ID that isn't multi-status in this season. Yeah, no, I guess not. Not that I can think of. Is there one? I don't know. Maybe I'll check that out later. But right now we'll continue. That's what we're here for. Okay. Turn start. This unit has disposal on its dashboard. Inflict game target on the enemy. This unit attacked last in the previous turn. Okay. And focused encounters, the parts count for this purpose. Okay. If there's no targets that satisfy the above condition, inflict game target on the enemy that has the lowest HP. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Now, the Ryoshu buff. I actually have not looked at this yet, so I'm not sure what it does. If this unit is defeated at encounter start, or this unit is defeated during the encounter, Blade of House of Spiders Ryoshu gains following effects: gain entanglement. Yeah, that's what would be guessed. And then the part that matters: defense skill gains coin power. Base attack skills deal more damage against targets that have shield. Okay. I don't really remember what her defense skill does, but if it was a clashable counter, then that's good. Is it a clashable counter? If it is, then that's good. If it's not, then it's fine, I guess. But, yeah. I mean, base attack skill is dealing more damage. That's also good. The thing is about against targets that have shield, that's a very, like, specific requirement. So it's not bad, right? Because there are definitely enemies that have shield. Hohenheim. It's just Hohenheim. Who else has a shield? I don't know. Maybe I'm just like traumatized from from section 3 of Railway 6 or whatever. But some enemies have shields sometimes. And with this, Ryoshu would do more damage against them, but I much would have preferred if she could just deal more damage in general. But I mean, yeah, less shield for the enemies, that's always good, I guess. That's fine. Okay. Alright, next up, if this unit has X acceleration round, skill 3 gains coin power. Skill 3 gains coin power from a passive? Really? Really? I wonder if that goes for the enhanced as well. I'm assuming it means only the base, but... That's pretty interesting. Okay. Skill 3 gains coin power and deals more damage. Because it doesn't specify the skill 3 either. Unless it does in the next part. Deal more damage with using base skills for re-expert on the main target. For free? Okay. If the main target has shield, deal even more damage using base skills. Okay, so that's why Ryoshu gets bonus base damage against shield. Because something. I don't know why, but she gets it. Okay. Alright. Support passive, because everyone knows those are very important in a kit. One ally with the fastest speed when doing Tremor Burst on enemy, gain offense level up next turn. If said ally is Thumb ID, gain haste as well. Okay. Anyways, I have precognition. Can lose up to X stack per turn. I have precognition. Overheat, gain offense level and lose defense level. Okay. That's fine. Who needs defense level if you win every clash, right? So I wonder if that's by stack. So I wonder if she can get up to like 3 offense level from that, because that's +1 clash power, but I'm not sure. Turn start, gain X stack. Okay. At X stack, convert into I have precognition. Okay. So she does swap between them. So she does... So using her I have precognition stuff, you know, lowers from doing literally anything. She breathes and she lowers her I have precognition stacks, right? So those get turned into overheat, but so here is where overheat gets converted back into I have precognition. It's at X stack. So that's interesting. I was wondering if she was gonna just be in her overheated state the rest of the time, but no. I guess that wouldn't really make sense, but yeah. Also, overheat really, I was kind of thinking it would do more to her. Like, I was thinking it would like have her be staggered for a turn or something, but like, it honestly doesn't seem like it's doing much aside from just giving her offense level. Okay, nobody cares about defense level. Let's be real. Like, who needs defense level? I don't think anybody. I mean, like, maybe... Well, actually, no. One thing it is going to do is she won't evade every single attack permanently with overheat on. But that's probably for like one turn, and then she goes back to I have precognition mode. Or she just undoes the overheat in like it looks like one turn. So yeah, not really sure what's going on with that. All right, accelerating future. Right, that was somewhere. I don't remember where that was in the kit, but deal more damage from using base skills for every X stack. That's good. Base skills gain clash power for every X stack, so that's a minimum of 2. At X stack, base skills gain coin power. Coin power? Coin power? That's 2 places she's gaining coin power from now. Skill on defect expires. Okay. So that's going on a skill 3 for, because that combined with whatever that is, that's probably plus 2 coin power. So instead of like 5 and 5, now it's like 5 and 7. So that's what? 33 rolling skill. That's a lot of damage. And then there's other things that make it deal more damage as well. That's gonna be fun to calculate. You know, well, as fun as calculating can be. Which, I mean, I could do the base damage math of it now, but like, there's not much point in doing that when I don't have the plus X% damage. There's no point in doing it now when I could just do that when the ID comes out. That'll be more interesting for me personally. I don't know if anybody actually cares about that, but I do. It's fun for me to do. I mean, I do that when it's done either way. Anyways, let me not go on a tangent right now. Game targets. Take more damage from base skills used by House of Spiders, Thumb, Nurse Father, Rodian. Okay, yeah, so that's another source of bonus damage. Now for her Shin, gain min and max speed, inflict additional tremor and burn potency and count using base skills. Deal more damage for every X poise potency on self. Wow, more damage passives. Okay, so yeah, no, she has like a lot of damage passives. And inflicting more burn potency and count means she might be pretty usable for either tremor or burn. Right now, she has 2 tremor IDs, I'm pretty sure. It's Rose Spanner, which has been there since like, what, season 1 or 2? I don't remember. And then there was, and then there is T-Corp, which is a 2-star. And I don't really need to say much more about that. I mean, yeah, it has the, whatever thing the T-Corp IDs have, the time moratorium, whatever thing, but like there's better IDs that have that, so yeah. So this might actually be good for the Tremor and Burn team, because right now Burn, she just has a Liu Rodya, which it's not bad, but it's not a new ID with numbers like this ID, because I don't really need this ID to be released for me to know its numbers are going to be above average. Okay. Acceleration round, unique ammo spent when using certain skills. Cool. Anyways, let's put this back where it was. Okay. All right. Now for Heathcliff. So he is a little bit simpler. Well, I mean, he has some lengthy things in his skill 3 and enhanced, but his skill 1 and 2, very simple. Okay, 2 coins, so probably going to be 3 base power for coin power. Gain coin power for every X burn plus tremor on target, so it's probably going to be 2, so it's going to be a 15, which is, you know, that 15 rolling is really good most of the time, but like that's kind of now the average, whereas all the things from this season have been like, you know, above 15, which means, you know, 16 plus rolling. So they've just been clashing higher than that. So I'm guessing he's gonna get something in his passives that give him either clash power, base power, coin power, something. He's gonna get something that boosts it more. But right now it's looking very simple. Okay. On hit, inflict burn. On hit, inflict tremor. Okay, cool. Skill 2, 3 coins. On use, gain coin power for every X burn tremor. So once again, probably 4 and 4, and then gaining 2 coin power most likely. Clash wind, if target has the dual escalates, inflict tremor count. Okay. And then the on hit effects are inflict burn and burn count, tremor and tremor count. This unit has maturing textbook, or if target has the dual escalates, do tremor burst, reduce tremor count. Okay, so we gotta figure out what the dual escalates thing is, because I do not know what that is just yet, because I did not read that much of the kit. Okay, skill 3, 3 coins. Not really sure what those numbers are gonna be like. I think, I mean, other 3 coins I've seen were like 5 and 4. So it could be 5 and 4, but not quite sure just yet. We'll see. We will see. Before use, if target has X, the dual escalates, use enhanced skill 3 instead. It's right over there. We'll go to it after this one. And the defense skill. Or base defense skill. Activate that instead. On use effects, gain coin power for every X, burn and tremor. Gain following effects based on dual escalated stack on target. Deal more damage for every stack. Inflict more tremor potency. Inflict more tremor count. Inflict more burn potency. Inflict more burn count. X plus 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 plus. Okay, well, I mean, there's X plus, so it's like that, but in addition, you know, the numbers will make sense when it comes out. I don't know why they wouldn't say X plus, Y plus, Z plus, W plus, whatever other numbers they started using, whatever other letter variables they use. I don't know why they didn't just use those instead of X plus, X plus plus. Like, yeah, we get that it's the same value, but more or equal to, but it's whatever. It's fine. It doesn't matter that much. It's not that serious. Okay. On use, if the unit has maturing textbook or if target has X plus. Dueling escalates, convert all coins on the scale to unbreakable coins. Inflict burn and burn count, inflict tremor count. Deal more damage for every X maturing textbook. Stack. On hit effects. Amplitude conversion, tremor torch. Okay, so he does do amplitude conversion as well as Rodya. Interesting. Okay. Do tremor burst, reduce tremor count. If the unit has maturing textbook. Or if target has X plus, dual escalates, do tremor burst. So he only gets 2 tremor bursts on his skill 3. He gets 1 on his skill 2, 2 on his skill 3. It's not too crazy. I mean, it's all right. It's not the worst thing ever, but I mean, a little more would have been helpful. Clashable counter. Everyone likes a clashable counter most of the time, except for when it sucks, but most of the time it's good. Most of the time. Deal more damage for every X, dual escalates on target. On use, gain final power for every X, and burn and tremor. Inflict burn, inflict tremor. Cool. Nice. Great. Well, I mean, it's fine. If it did like burn count or tremor count, that might have been a little nicer, but it's a defense skill. Who's gonna use it anyway? It's not like it's the Heisho team where they need to spam it every few turns just to ramp up their skill 3s or whatever. Okay. Enhanced skill 3. On use, gain maturing textbook -X. Attack weight. Attack weight. He gets attack weight? I guess he gets attack weight. I don't think Rodya got attack weight. Gain coin power for re-X burn and tremor on main target. When attacking X, targets deal more damage. Unless she has attack weight on default. Not sure. When attacking X, targets deal more damage. Deal more damage for every excess attack weight beyond number of actual targets. So something that I like that they've started doing with attack weight is when you have more attack weight than needed, you will do more damage to compensate for the fact that you're wasting attack weight. So that's nice. Consume all the dual escalates on main target. Gain X maturing textbook. If the main target is defeated, gain Y maturing textbook instead. On hit, inflict burn count, inflict tremor count. Okay, coin 3 does literally nothing. It's just kind of there. All right. Coin 4, coin start. This coin gains coin power for every X maturing textbook. Okay. Do amplitude conversion, tremor scorch, do tremor burst. So 1 tremor burst on the enhanced skill 3. Okay. Sure, yeah, that's fine. Why not? Enhanced skill 2 is the assist defense exclusive skill, and I'm pretty sure he only ever uses this for Rodya. I'm like 80, 70, I'm like 51% sure that that's right. I have to read it again. Okay, gain protection, heal SP for the unit protected by assist defense. Unbreakable coin, that does literally nothing. He gets protection on use, but like, I mean, it's not like he uses the skill by choice anyway. It's like, oh yeah, if Rodya's gonna get hit while she's overheating or whatever, then he'll guard her or something like that. I don't remember. But we're about to read it, so it works out. Right, and for some reason he also has like 5 passives when he is a apprentice ID. All right. Start at the top. At base skill end against an enemy. If the target is defeated while having the dual escalates on any of its parts, gain X maturing textbook. If the main target isn't defeated, inflict X the dual escalates on the main target. Sorry, what did I just read? Target is defeated while having that on any of its parts, gain X maturing textbook. Okay. So if he kills, so that's like on kill, right? Oh, no, it's not on kill. It's if anybody kills it. Wait, but it says at base skill end against an enemy. I don't know. Does it count as skill end if someone else kills the enemy before you have the chance to kill them? Because then you don't start the skill to end it, you just don't use it. Right? I don't know, that's kind of weird. If main target isn't defeated, inflict X dual escalates on the main target. If there was a clash against the said main target using base skill, inflict Y dual escalates on the main target instead. Sorry, what? Main target is defeated. Inflict that. Okay, so if you do kill them when they have dual escalates, gain maturing textbook. If you don't kill them, then you inflict the thing that you need to gain the thing. Okay. At clash start against an enemy that has the dual escalates, heal SP equal to the dual escalate stack on its target. So something really quickly that I've noticed is that these IDs are very clashing focused. And I mean, you know, it has the word dual as one of its like main things. So I think they're like, what, they're like very 1v1 focused IDs, but they also want kills. So it's kind of like, so you want a 1v1, but you do better in any fight that's not a 1v1. Because you want to just kill a bunch of weak people as opposed to actually just fighting one strong enemy, but you claim to like to fight one strong enemy, but you excel at just bullying the weaker, the low health enemies. I mean, I guess that makes sense for the Valencina ID, but I mean, Heathcliff seems more more of a respectable ID so far. He's got a lot of dueling, running 1v1s in the passive. Okay, all right. Well, we'll see how the rest of this kit looks. If the House of Spiders, Nurse Father Rodya is on field, activate following. Does not activate in turns where this unit is panicked or staggered. When Thumb Nurse Father Rodya has Eye of Precognition, hits an enemy with a base skill. Okay, so this only activates when Rodya has Eye Precognition. When she hits an enemy with base skill, at its attack end, follow up with. What is that? What skill is that? Skill 1. Okay, so when Rodya with Eye of Precognition, so before she's in overheat, when she hits an enemy with a base skill at attack end, Heathcliff says, "Oh yeah, you're beating up that guy. I'll join in. I'll give me a skill 1. I'll hit him too." That activates as an unopposed attack against target. It does not say that it does not activate defense skills though. So not sure if counters will activate against Heathcliff or not, but no way to know for sure until testing, unless people do know, but I don't. Combat start. When the Thumb Nurse Father Rodya that has Eyes of Precognition overheat is targeted by an enemy's unopposed attack, the Thumb Apprentice Heathcliff gains assist defense. This assist defense activates only for House of Spiders, Thumb Nurse Father Rodyan. So yeah, no, he only uses assist defense for Rodya. So yeah, and only when she's in overheat as well. And that's a very weird conditional for an assist defense, because like if Rodya's not on the team, he will never use his assist defense, and that skill just, it exists only for Rodya, right? Like, because he has no other situations where he's going to use it. I mean, it's not like it even does anything for him anyway. It's like, oh yeah, Rodya's gonna get hit, might as well assist defend. But I mean, at least it's something, right? It's better than nothing, but it's just a very odd conditional, because it's not gonna activate like for anyone else or for any other ID, and it's like, how often is that actually gonna activate? Probably not much, so it's something for sure. Alright, and now for the Ryoshu buff. Saikai. If this unit is defeated at encounter start or is defeated during the encounter, bullied Ryoshu gains following effects. Gain Entanglement, right? And on Clash Win using a base skill, inflict X Tremor and do Tremor Burst, then reduce target's Tremor count. Tremor Burst on Clash Win with a base skill. So usually, to do Tremor Burst, you actually, need to have a skill that says do Tremor Burst. Now, some IDs it's just in their passive, but usually the conditions for doing it are a little more complex than Clash Win. Clash Win Tremor Burst is pretty good, I would say. Now I'm not someone that uses Tremor very often, but like I do know that Tremor Burst is, it's kind of what that team does. So that's pretty interesting that she can do Tremor Burst on Clash Win. That's, yeah, pretty interesting. Anyways, moving on. Gain following, more of this? X plus. Seriously? Why are they not? I mean, okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, on Clash Win using base skill, inflict X. Why am I reading that again? Gain following effects based on maturing textbook on self, plus dual escalates on main target. Base skills deal more damage for every combined stack. X plus stack, gain clash power. X plus stack, gain base skills and base power. Hold on. Gain, I'm not gonna read the X plus for every single, I'll just read the effects. Gain clash power, that's good. Gain base power, that is good. On hit using base skill, inflict severed tendon next turn? What even is that? Why is that in the X plus stack of a thing in the middle of, like, this is the first time I'm seeing the status effects. Where did that even come from? Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Base skills gain final power. Okay, so that's 3 clashing power up. So the skill one's gonna roll an 18. 17 damage-wise, if you're not counting the clash power, because then base power and final power, that's still 2. Yeah, no, that's still 3 clash power up total, though. And then 2 power otherwise. But yeah, still don't know the difference between final power and base power, because I don't know. They're like basically the same thing though, so it's whatever. Stack. Base skills deal more damage. Yeah, no, that's good. Okay, take less damage for every X maturing textbook on self, plus 2 escalates on enemy attacking this unit. I mean, yeah, that's fine. Okay, I didn't realize he planned on being a tank, but okay. Okay, support passive. Everyone knows support passives are the highlight of the IDs. One ally with fastest speed on clash when with using base attack skills and with burn count on target. Okay. Prioritizes thumb IDs. I mean, it's not bad. Clash win and with burn count. It's probably gonna be like 1, but I mean, it's more than 0, but okay. Always thumb identity, inflict burn count, and tremor count instead. Okay, yeah, that's cool, I guess. Combat start if there's only 1 enemy on field or abnormality occur. This effect inflicts more burn count and tremor count. Okay, now it's getting a little bit interesting, because, you know, 2 tremor count and 2 burn count is more than 1 tremor count and 1 burn count. I don't know if anybody knew that, but yeah, it's actually double, because, you know, 1 times 2 is actually 2. So yeah, 2. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, I don't think anybody. I don't think that matters. I mean, maybe some things. I mean, I feel like at the start of a fight, right, it can help apply a bunch of counts, but like, I really don't think burn is struggling with count. Tremor, I don't really know how tremor count is actually. I don't really play tremor. I don't know how that does in a fight. Okay, now for the 3 things that I have no idea what they do. Well, except the dual escalates thing. Apparently they had a whole passive just for that. Affects the House of Spiders, some apprentice Heathcliff skill and passive effects can gain up to X attacks per turn. It already said about that over here. Right? Wait. Is it? Based on... Oh, yeah. Oh, so it works on both of them. Or it works by checking both of them. Interesting. Okay. Severed Tendon. Lose base power. Expires at turn end. Lose base power. That's pretty good. I actually like that a lot. Lose base power? I like that. That skill. Yeah, no, I like that a lot. I mean, it's different from Paralyze, but instead of just lasting for 1 coin, it lasts for the entire turn, it looks like. And it's inflicted on next turn as well, so that's not bad. Especially if he's able to apply it every turn, then that's just like, that's actually really interesting for support. Huh, okay. Expires at turn ends. Okay, then maturing textbook. Base skills deal more damage. That's it? Base skills deal more damage? Can gain up to X attacks per turn. Base skills deal more damage. I mean, okay. Doesn't look like he loses it at all, so I mean, how much stacks does he build? How much damage up is it really gonna be? That's what I'm wondering right now. I mean, okay, yeah, that's fine. Base skills do more damage. It's not a bad thing. Is it a little bit simple? Maybe, but I don't think it's a bad thing. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So I guess that's that. So that is Heathcliff and Rodya. Can I? Hold on, I'm gonna move Heathcliff below. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, right. I also did really quickly want to check the current season's IDs to see if I wanted to check if they were, if all of them are multi-status, because I'm kind of curious about that right now. Okay, let's see. That's multi-status. That's also multi-status. I know this was bleed. Was there anything else to it? Is it just bleed? Okay, I think this is just bleed. And by multi-status, I mean, you know, like bleed, rupture, burn, tremor, sinking, poise, charge. I'm not counting things like bind or haste or damage down, stuff like that. I'm not counting stuff like that. Okay, so I guess there are single status IDs after all. Is he also just bleed? Okay, I guess the ring team is... That's really weird. Because the ring team is like the one team that is built around having different status types. So why are they the one team that only has one status type? Isn't that a little awkward? I mean, okay, yeah, that's fine. I do not have to check Ryoshu. That one I know is burn bleed. That's burn poise. That's sinking tremor. That's burn bleed, I think. Burn bleed, burn poise, bleed sinking. What do you even do? Charge rupture. Okay. And then the other Gregor was sinking tremor. No, sinking burn. What was he? I got it from the 3-star extraction from the thing. Sinking burn. Why are you sinking burn? Who else in this entire game has sinking burn? Who? What? Name one other ID that has sinking burn. That's aside from this ID, because that on one skill does not count. Okay, yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to check. Even the egos are probably... All right, then there's Mersault as well. The event one. Bleed sinking, and then there's the event Honglu as well, who is bleed poise. Still a ridiculous ID. 17 to 19 rolling on a skill 1 is ridiculous. Anyways, that is going to be all for now. Hold on, let me just minimize that and then bring these back up. Okay. That is going to be all for now. The next, well, probably the next time I'll talk about these IDs is the time they actually release, that update day. So that'll be interesting to see them then. I'll try to see if I can use a support of both of them. You know, obviously not at the same time, but I'll see what I can do. Not sure how well exactly that'll go, but I can try to see what I can do. And that's that. But yeah, no, as for their numbers and stuff like that, I'll probably go more into those details when the numbers are actually there. It's kind of hard to do the math for the IDs when you don't have the numbers for them. Yeah. But anyways, that is going to be all for now. So, yeah. All right. Thanks to anybody that stopped by, and have a good one. All right.